authentic Jamaican all-purpose meat season. All right. Welcome, guys. Okay, let's get this show on the road now. All right, in today's video, what you learn is how to make a Jamaican all-purpose meat season. And for those who are watching the video now and the replay, I want you to pay close attention. I'm going to take you through the ingredients I'm using. All right. Okay, the ingredients I'm using, we have onion here, we have celery, carrot, parsley, coriander, scotch bonnet, bit of lime, in here, garlic, pimento berries, ginger, a nutmeg, 2 bay leaf, a little bit of rosemary. And we have here some cider vinegar, water, salt, pepper. So that's very clear. All right, we're gonna execute this now. The bay leaf, I like to break them up like this. The nutmeg, I like to give them a little bit of crack before I put in the blender. And there's a method I normally use. You see, because the nutmeg is a little bit hard and you have the ginger gonna go in now, you have the garlic. I normally mix this a little bit because the onion is a bit softer. So we're gonna put some onion and then we're gonna put some celery. So what I'm making here, is a Jamaican all-purpose meat season. And with this, trust me, you can put it on anything you want, from fish, pork, anything you want to put it on. All right, so rosemary. I'm just pulling these off the stalk, and I use these for tea later. All right, once it comes in, guys, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. So I'm using 2 Scotch bonnet. I normally remove the pip top, just cut it in half, put them in. All right, we have here some carrot. So when you're doing this, just mix it up a little bit. So coriander. Let me give him just a little bit of cut. The reason why I'm doing that is because sometimes when you try to blend this, it catch on the blade. But this is a very good blender. This blender here, you have about 6 blades, so it's fit for purpose. All right, I'm leaving the skin on the ginger. Just give it a good wash. And we have a thyme here. Just try to take off some of the, the bone part of it. Okay, you really don't want all of this in the blender. So what I'm gonna do, cut this up as small as possible. And what this help the blending process. What I'm trying to do is turn the aperture down a little bit. All right, so we're going to put that in. Thank you very much. And then we're going to put some onion inside now. So what I'm going to do now is, because the blender almost full, because they're a little bit chunky, we're going to put water in. Cider vinegar. All right. I'm going in here some sea salt. We're just gonna blend this a little bit just to get down the rest of ingredients in. All right. Put a bit of lemon in this. All right, here we're going in with parsley. So remember the ingredients, because many times I do these videos, someone always said, what's that ingredients? So I make sure don't hide nothing at all from you guys. In this day and age, you have to help each other. I'm gonna put a little bit more water in that. Just clean as I go. And this, I'm gonna blend this out a bit. So to not hear the noise, I'll probably just remove the mic because it's very noisy. All right. Now I'm going to show you something for those who are willing to learn. This is going to be very important. You're going to love what I'm going to show you, and let me know in the comment section what you think. Or normally you would make this. You have this. What can you do for this to stay long? Guess what? I need to just blend this a little bit more. It will take probably a minute because you have some parsley. Parsley haven't blended out properly. Okay, as I was saying, I'm going to show you what to do to stop this from, spoil. This is going to be quick anyway. Okay, so that should be it. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to deal with this. We're going to cook this off. It's a little bit of oil. Whatever oil you have, just work with what you have. Olive oil would be the best. And this is how you make your perfect Jamaican all-purpose meat season. You notice I haven't put any like bell peppers in it because I'm gonna add this to it. Welcome, Jackie. All right, we're going to bring this up to temperature. All right, see the paprika? Just going to burn off the paprika a little bit. Give it a little bit of smoke. Thank you very much. See that smoky flavor? We're going to pour this straight in now. That's the sound you want to hear. Once it comes in, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Double tap on the screen to thumbs up the live. So this, I'm gonna try it. Remember, you need a little bit of acid in this, a little bit of salt or, and vinegar in this. Yeah, that's perfect. I can feel everything. All right, so what we're doing now, we're cooking this down. Reason for this, if you put this in your fridge now, what you're gonna find, it's gonna build up gas. Put it in your fridge or under the counter, it's gonna build up gas. So a lot of people will blend this out and leave it in the fridge. If you wanna know, because it have a lid on, they might think it's not building up gas when they don't cook it out. It is. And one of the way you can know when it's building up gas, when you put it in the bottle, I'm going to show you the bottle I'm going to put it in. So I have this jar here, and this is what I'm going to use. So if you don't believe what I'm saying, when you cook this, you can either leave it to cool to try this experiment. Next thing is, when it's cooled, put a plastic, like a cling film, over this and leave it in your fridge. Just cook it raw. You're gonna realize the cling film coming up, the acid pushing up the cling film. So I'm cooking this out, cook the acid out of it. Very important. I can feel, right now I can feel the heat and the season coming up from this. Have a cup of sip of my tea. And when you're doing this, try to keep your windows open. It's like I have 2 windows open now, but I open all 3 kitchen windows. Otherwise, use your extractor. So if it's get a bit too much, what I do, turn the extractor on for a couple of minutes, just take the fumes out. Because the onion, the garlic, all the spice, you're inhaling that. So I'm just using a whisk. So I want this to boil a bit. I want to bring it up to a temperature. What I'm doing now, I'm just going to check the temperature of this, see how far is it. At the moment it's at 56. I want to get it at probably about up to 80 going. So we're going to cook the gas out of this. I'm going to show you something what I mean. It's like in this bottle here, I have some green season, and this, you can keep it in the fridge. Once you open it, keep it in the fridge. But the thing is, I made this, and this been cooled, and it's underneath the kitchen cupboard. And if you notice, when you open it, you don't find it belching. The reason for that, because I cooked the gas out. So the salt, by cooking it, a bit of cider vinegar is very healthy, very good to cook with. If you're making sauce, marinade and anything, this is the boss here. And remember, if you do find value in this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Normally, I like a little bit of more pepper or paprika in mine when I'm making it. When you make a big batch like this, trust me, you do yourself well. And the next thing I'm going to show you, make sure if you have a jar like this, just wash them out properly with some hot water. Sterilize it. The next sterilizing tip is, I'm going to put this in the jar. You can put it in hot or cold. When you put this in hot, it helps sterilize the jar. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, basically I'm cooking out the season because a lot of people may, if you're not going to use all of this at once, just cook it out, you know. Just take the time and cook it out. We're at 67 now. So I want this come right up to at least 80. Reason why I constant stir it, that's, you know, the cooking process become even. Wow, we're at 77 degrees Celsius now. And with this, you have prawn, whatever meat. You can put this in your quiche. It's like today, I'm gonna make like a chicken and broccoli quiche when I finish. And we're gonna use some of this in it. We're at 76 now. Wow, 81. Maybe about 3 more minutes. You see the things with these, they're very clever. Because if you just warm it and you test the temperature of it, it's not going to reach certain temperature. All right, 85. This thing jumping. Gonna have to clean off the whole of that stove later. All right, so this should be all right. You don't need to go the extreme. All right, so this is about, over here telling me that it's about 77 this side for some reason. Get in the middle, 82. So we're good to go. I'm all right with this. So we're gonna turn them off. Just gonna put some inside here. Let you see the, how it look. But the rest, just gonna pour it in the jar. So this is my all-purpose, Jamaican all-purpose season. Lovely. Doesn't get better than that. I have a wider neck funnel, but I'm just gonna use this one. It should work anyway. So you make a big batch like this. This is not really big because I cook a lot, So you make a batch like this, they serve you. So once you put the lid on this, let it cool down before you even try to put it in your fridge. So you see, if you want this to be pasteurized, just get yourself, just put a lid on it. I'm going to show you what I mean. Yeah, that's it. I want to scrape out everything out here, You don't want to waste anything. All right, so that's how you make your perfect Jamaican all-purpose meat season. Look at that. Now, if you want it to sterilize and keep longer, normally just put the lid on this hot. The only thing is you're gonna have to belch it because it's the lid is gonna suck onto it. That's why they made these lids like this. For me, I'm gonna use this in a bit. So I'm gonna leave it open. You notice with temperature is funny. The moment I just take that out, it's already dropped to 53 degrees. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, if you do find any value at all in this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So we have some chicken over the other side. Here, we're gonna work on this in a bit, and some steak. So what I normally do, when you finish with this is what I do. Very important. Just get yourself some sanitizer. Make sure you don't get you have different sanitizer. Some of them, they're not food friendly. Doesn't mean you need to put it in your food. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let this sit a little bit and then I'm gonna clean them up. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna give you a peek of this. I appreciate all your time and your effort, and enjoy the rest of your week, and hope you do have a safe and happy new year when it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.